Hi friends, for those who don't know me, my name is Nikki. I am an intuitive healer. I help people connect with their intuition and what we in this community, we like to call soul clarity. Soul clarity strengthens your relationship with intuition. Connecting with intuition strengthens your relationship with soul clarity. Connecting with soul clarity allows you to live a life that's guided by the soul self, guided by all of who you really are, guided by your highest fulfillment and happiness. It sort of gets you untethered from indecision. Soul clarity, it untethers you from indecision and that congestion that so many of us face within the mind and aligns you with what we like to call divine decisiveness. So one of the ways that you can begin to connect, I don't know where I was going with that sentence because I was just like, what do I say next? So if you're ready to experience high levels of soul clarity, if you're ready to feel that feeling, like I want you to think to a time in your life where you maybe, I don't know, this is like the image that elicits happiness within myself, but you're out by, a bonfire by a lake with, the sun's going down, you're with friends, and you feel high levels of clarity. You're not overthinking, you just feel good. One of the ways that we begin to create that soul clarity, like we talked about a couple seconds ago, a minute ago, is connecting with intuition. So I want to teach you guys how to begin that process. I want to teach you, what even intuition means. I mean, I began my spiritual path and I didn't have an understanding of what intuition was completely. Obviously, I was aware of that word. If someone were to say to me, do you believe in intuition? I would say yes, but I didn't realize that we're all psychic. Like, yes, we are all inherently psychic. So intuition is kind of like taking that natural psychic ability and developing it, learning it like a language. I have been speaking the English language, right? It's my first language since I was born. When I began to put content out in the world, I had to realize that I had to strengthen my communication skills, learn more about the English language. So I'm saying this because intuition is the same thing. The higher self, the universe, all that is, speaks a language. Speaks a language. And intuition is understanding the language of the higher self, source, universe, all that is. It's understanding the language of energy and light. So hear me out on this, okay? Quantum physics says everything in this universe, it's energy. And energy is information, right? Science says energy is information. So when we begin to understand this, we realize that everything is broadcasting very detailed information based on the frequency and vibration. So you are intuiting things all the time, like anyway. But when you begin to understand that you can actually decode that language of light, you realize this, okay, well, quantum physics says everything is energy. And science says that time doesn't really exist. It's all up and running right now. That means I can pull detailed information from the future, right? Predict the future, but how is that even possible? Well, everything, right, that we are currently doing in our life, right, is, and everything from our past is predicting our future. So when you tap into the energy based on now and look where the most, am I making sense? So when you are looking in at a person's energy, right, and you see certain levels of, sadness or happiness or deficiencies in a certain area of life or perspectives and beliefs and their soul lifetimes, it's all determining their future. So you're able to predict the most likely future thing that's up ahead. So when you develop your intuition, you're able to see potential roadblocks that are up ahead and you can actually prevent them from happening. It's pretty freaking remarkable. And the other incredible asset in developing intuition is it aligns you with your soul path. So what many don't realize, even people that, many don't realize is that if you're not living life that's guided by what we like to call the heart's intelligence or your intuition, okay? Because the spirit self is intertwined with the heart self. You're living someone else's life because the mind is absorbing all of that kind of chaotic nonsense of the world. And we cannot be helped but influenced by those worldly perspectives within the mind. So intuition allows us to cut through the congestion and connect and communicate with the higher self. So why is this beneficial? Because it allows us to quantum leap in ways that are just remarkable. Like in my own life, when I began developing my intuition, my jaw, and even to this day, my jaw was on the floor. The prediction I was able to make, the people that I was able to reach out through to connecting with my intuition and realizing they're massive assets, we are massive assets for each other and each other's lives. It gives you the step-by-step that is required for you to take in order to quantum leap. And it shows you all of your blind spots. So this is fun. We're learning about intuition. You're like, that's pretty freaking cool. I want to teach you how to begin to feel a yes and a no within the physical body. Okay, so there's a myriad of different ways that you can actually begin to pull intuitive information. One of them is through the physical body. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're actually gonna focus on your breath. You're just gonna breathe in and you're gonna release. Why is that beneficial? Intuition is outside of that noise within the mind, right? It is attempting to hear a pin drop in a crowded room filled with loud music. That crowded room filled with loud music is that noise within your mind. We want to turn it down. We turn down that noise to hear that pin drop being your intuition by focusing on the breath. And then through this process, what I want you guys to do is I want you to focus on breath and tap on your heart self. Okay, this is grounding you, connecting you with, again, that heart's intelligence. And as you focus on your breath and you focus on your remarkable heart's intelligence, I want you to connect with source energy, whatever that means for you. Okay? And you're just going to imagine that source light makes way through the Earth's atmosphere. And you're going to imagine this source light fills every single cell in your physical form from head to toe. Okay? Now, it is important that when we do this, you're going to set the intention. You're only going to pull intuitive information from source light. Got it? That's a big deal. The problem in the psychic world is that there is, non-physical energy that you can pull information from that is not going to contribute to the greater good of your life. So you want to set that intention that you're only pulling information from source light and any other energy that source gives permission to. So that would be your higher self, guides, angels, things of that nature. And then I want you to set the intention to connect with the center of Mother Earth, where a pink healing light exists. And I want you to connect with that pink healing light, and I want you to imagine this pink healing light is gathering all the minerals that are in your highest good to receive, and this pink light and these healing minerals are going to fill every single cell in your physical form from toe to head. This is good. This is good. And then you're going to imagine a green light at the center of your heart, and you're going to imagine this green light expand across your heart, expand across your chest, and as far as you could possibly imagine. So now you're connected with Source, Mother Earth. You've opened up your heart. You're focusing on the breath. You're intending to only pull information from Source energy. And here's what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to ask this question as a statement 3 times out loud. You're going to go like this: Higher self, show me yes, show me yes, show me yes. Higher self, show me yes, show me yes, show me yes. And you're going to look for an expanded feeling somewhere in the physical form. This could be chest, this could be third eye, could be back of the neck, could be full body chills. I want you to identify where you feel a full body, not a full body, where you feel an expanded feeling. And then you're going to do the same thing with your no. You're going to go show me no, and you're going to look for a restricted feeling. Could be in the gut, the solar plexus, could be in your throat, in your ears, your eyes, you're feeling a restricted feeling. And that's going to be your no. So when you go through this process, I want you to be easy on yourself, because you may not feel that breakthrough right away, right? It might take a couple of times. You're learning a new language. Sometimes when you learn a new word in a different language, it's difficult to pronounce, okay? So I want you to give yourself some grace. A lot of the times we have unresolved emotional wounds that could totally get in the way of us hearing that yes and no. But if you give yourself some grace and you give yourself some practice, you can begin to apply this in your life that's in incredible, incredible ways. So the next step to this, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, is to ask obvious questions. So once you get your yes and no, you're going to begin to ask questions like, let's say it's a Monday. You're going to go, today's Monday. Today of the week is Monday. You're going to feel your yes, right? Today is Friday. You're going to feel your no if it's a Monday, okay? People call me Billy Bob. No one calls me Billy Bob, so I'm going to feel that no. So I want you guys to begin to practice. You don't want to ask giant questions. It's a big rule right away. It would be like going to the gym and lifting 1,000 pounds when you've never been to the gym before. Do not do that. It would strain the physical body. This is the same with intuition. It's going to attract an influx of emotion that would completely throw your intuition off, and now you're going to begin to create the belief that your intuition is inaccurate, something that we do not want to do. We want to practice small questions, okay? And here's what's really cool. We have a 4-week Foundation Intuition course that is gonna be available really soon. So you can get on the wait list right now. For those that are looking to expand on this, get more advanced tools, learn how to pull detailed information from the future, and essentially accelerate your success, you can get all of this information in the Foundation Intuition course. The wait list, again, is open, and you can go to the notes below. I'm going to put the link in there where you guys could sign up. But I also want you guys to do me this favor, like, subscribe, and I want you to leave in the comments what your experience is like in developing that yes and that no. Remember, do not ask big questions at all. Start small. And then, like, after you ask obvious questions, a small way that you can practice and strengthen your yes and no. One of the ways I would do this is I'd I'd go to the store, get a bunch of avocados, and like 2 of them would be ripe. I'd close my eyes and I'd hover my hand over and I'd go, this one's right, this one's right. Hire yourself, this is right. No? Okay, go to the next. And I would say yes, and I'd open my eyes, and then sure enough, it would be a ripe one. And I'd be like, holy shit, my intuition's incredible. One of the things, for those that are gonna be a part of this course, are gonna learn, one of the ways we strengthen our relationship with our intuition is to connect with that unwavering knowing and how accurate our intuition is. We do this with belief. We do this through practice with, we have other tools and ways to do this, but this is an incredible way for you guys to begin this journey. So I want you guys to write in the comments, let me know what you think, and yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. You guys could have been anywhere in the world and you were here watching this video. So thank you so much. I want you to stay awesome, stay authentic, beautiful human.